Hello there, and welcome back to Aquaplay's Dragon Age Inquisition. I just fiddled around with a bunch of audio settings trying to fix some issues, so go ahead and say apologies in advance if there are any problems with the audio in this video, and if there are, I will be trying to fix them continually going forward, so yeah. But, just gonna go ahead and give you advance warning just in case. But anyways, last we left off, we had just finished exploring around the Forbidden Oasis and got pretty much everything we could from there for now. So now, we are back at Skyhold and gonna catch up with everything. But, I will say, before I forget, I actually just saw, when I was, booting up the game here, there was actually a loading screen tip that said something about you can use Dispel or Spell Purge to actually, like, completely destroy demons, like, if they're materializing from the Fade Rift, if you get them, use the ability on them before they actually materialize, apparently that just destroys them. That's something I did not know you could do, so we'll have to test that out when we get to another Fade Rift here. So that's interesting. But anyways, aside from that, let us just see where we're going to be getting started. Yeah, I guess first things first. Let me just check on the codex real quick. We probably grabbed a few new things as we were going through, and yeah, looks like we got a few highlights here. Let's see. Hyena. The common hyena is a remarkable predator, flourishing in the harshest of conditions. Packs working in concert have sometimes taken down prey as formidable as a great bear. It's an incredible sight, but you should keep your distance because one of those beauties took down my Pronto in under a minute. From the Wilds of Thedas, Volume 2 by Stefan Dorian. Or Dorian, or however you say that. Yeah. Okay. Pretty straightforward. There. Let's see, and those hyenas were a bit of a bitch to deal with there in the Forbidden Oasis, and I'm guessing maybe we'll see more of them in the other desert regions. The two other desert regions, because they decided we needed 3 for some reason in this game. So, probably a little while before we get into one of those. Anyways, Tusket. The curving tusks protruding from the snout are present in both males and females of the species. Rarely used in combat, the upper tusks play an important part in mate selection. It's believed that Tuskets choose prospective mates based not only on the size, but also on the curve and even slight color variation found in another's tusks. Concerning Tuskets' bond for life, careful mate selection is crucial to the continued success of the herd. Bonded Tuskets have been seen gently clicking their tusks together as a sign of affection. The role of the Tusket's signature ornamentation in the mating process led to an unfortunate rumor that their tusks could increase virility in other species. Although usually docile, Tuskets will defend themselves if cornered, or if someone attempts to solve part of their anatomy. It said Baron Vandermine lost 3 servants this way. Alright then. Makes sense. Unfortunately, humans are always trying to steal the body parts of poor animals and get them going endangered and shit. Which is very unfortunate. But this is very interesting. I definitely very interested, even, you know, all the animals in our world can be very fascinating to learn about their behaviors and ways, and so it's kind of also fun to learn about fantasy animals in that way as well. And it's just very interesting how, like, things like that, yeah, play into, like, mating, like, just so, you know, you have, like, just makes me wonder, how could a species, like, evolve to get to the point where, you know, they have tusks that aren't used, seemingly not even necessarily for, I mean, it says, like, they're, you know, it's rarely used in combat. It doesn't even say anything about it necessarily being used for intimidation, but more just, like, mate selection. It's just very interesting. But anyways, a revenant. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection, but it appears that this is so. We have a survivor, and while at first I thought that his ranting is pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The descriptions of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marnus Pell encountered almost an age ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade, and attacked so quick that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection. What we have here is indeed a revenant and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amar III, 571 Exalted. Right? A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it among the most powerful possessed opponents one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armored and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks, but regenerate quickly, and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike multiple opponents surrounding them. Stay at range if possible and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. Yep, you know all about revenants. They have been a pain in the ass to deal with through all the Dragon Age games, especially, I feel like I don't think we fought too many of them in Dragon Age 2 that I specifically recall, but I just know Dragon Age Origins, those are definitely a pain. At least most of them are like optional, but yeah, the optional fights that you use with those, is it the, is it like phylacteries that you use? I think it's phylacteries, right, that you break and then they come out. All those ones we fought, yeah. But at least like it is a kind of like an optional thing, most of them in that game. Those tough fights. Though of course, I'm not gonna just avoid them like a coward anyway, so it's kind of like I feel like obligated to fight them anyway, no matter what. But anyways, I've had a fun challenge though, but yeah, bitch to deal with, particularly the whole like pulling thing. That reminds me, like, was it? I don't think it was this past playthrough with Vasella, but I know like there was like one time that like I got into like using like a table between us to keep them from being able to pull. Yeah, like using like items. Like I think like I move. I feel like I want to say it was a different playthrough. I don't think it was my playthrough with Vasella more recently, but I remember there was one time one Revenant fight where I think it was the one in like Orzammar, and I went into a different room. I think then it starts in maybe or something. I don't know. There was a room with like a table in the middle, and I think I used that to my advantage, going on one side of the table. And so when the Revenant would pull me, then like I would pull into the table, but I wouldn't actually pull all the way to the Revenant. So that was kind of a fun way to cheese it. I don't know why I suddenly just thought of that, but yeah, that's just what I kind of have there for a moment. Is this one new, or have we seen this one before? Yeah, I think, yeah, we've gone through these before. Okay, so I don't think there's anything new there. But Bogfisher, yes. I accompanied Marquis de Archambaum upon this expedition reluctantly, although, how do you say that? Darchambaum? Or like Darkenbaum. I'm gonna say Darchambaum. Insisted that an exploration to show me the truth and beauty of the world might assuage the consternation with which I observed it. As we entered the caves, the cold and brackish water dripping incessantly, we came upon a hulking beast whose great flapping paws slapped the stone. In countenance it was broad, its flaps of hide hanging loose across its bristled back. Archambaum drove it away, laughing at its clumsiness, heedless of the declinant... Oh, that's a new word. I've never seen that word before. Declinant. Or declinate? I would imagine like declinant, if it's an adjective. Yeah, I haven't heard that before. Interesting. The declinant fangs protruding at unknowable angles from its distended maw. He said the beast, or bogfisher, as the locals called it, was a failing vestige in the land of men, fit to be tamed or slain. That night, we camped beside an underground lake, its rippling waves a susurrus of inhuman whispers. The sepulchral... or is it sepulchral, right? Or is it sepulchral? I don't know, lots of words here that I don't commonly see. This person is definitely going for, kind of feel like they're going for a bit of a Lovecraftian kind of like, you know, using all this archaic words and stuff. Vibe a little bit, at least. Just a bit. Let's see, the sepulchral emptiness of the starless night was vast, our own fire pitiful in its sullen rebellion against the unending dark. The bogfisher slipped from the lake, its flapping paws perfectly equipped to propel it through water. Its spiny maw closed upon Darchambaum. Then the Marquise was gone. Or, is it Marquise or just Marquis? I'm actually not sure if you pronounce the S in that or not, but... Anyways, the Marquis was gone, his frantic threshing all we could see in the frenzied white water as the bogfisher pulled him under. That night, I knew that this is not the land of men. The lightless, torpid waters are not tamed. Men are but ants crawling witlessly across a lily pad in a pond. Most think the emerald land bound to their tiny will. Those few who peer over the edge and see leviathans, pale-bellied, ales shimmering in colors with no name, swimming beneath them, can only scurry away, trying in vain to articulate the vast and uncaring terror that awaits. What my eyes have seen, my limited mind may never comprehend, but I shall never draw near dark water again. The bogfisher has taught me well. From An Anatomy of Various Terrible Beasts by Baron Havard Pierre de Mortison. The bogfisher likes hiding in dark places and water. Master does not like baths. Footnote in the margins of the manuscript by the Baron's scribe, Dunwich. Ooh, that traumatized the shit out of that guy, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess so, for him to write shit like this, right? I mean, either trauma or just vivid imagination, but since it's something that was real and not just fiction, presumably trauma. Very inspirational trauma, I suppose. Is that it? I feel like, I'm surprised I didn't do this entry earlier, because the bogfisher is the pretty sure we encountered when we were in the Thalmire, and I thought I had caught up in the Codex since then, but I don't know. Oh, am I missing something? Hey, sometimes it's so hard to see the little icon on these saying that there's something new. What am I missing? Hello? I don't see anything new. I don't see anything new in here. I mean, did I just get, like, the second piece of something, and so it's not lighting up? Or am I just missing it? Oh, here it is, yeah, it's just so... the color there is not very good on that card, blending into it. Let's see, giant. Oh, that makes sense, yeah, because we did encounter a giant in the Forbidden Oasis. Well, the first time first time actually encountering ourselves and fighting it, we did see one, back on the Storm Coast fighting that dragon that we eventually will want to go back and face here. Possibly very soon. Yeah, because I'm kind of thinking I want to go back and test my mettle against the Hinterlands dragon and that dragon. Because I also kind of want to go back and, like, now that I have the perk that can let me unlock that stuff, that was locked, I kind of want to go back and do that, and just, yeah, and we need to also go back, actually, specifically to the Storm Coast, I think, for the Tempest specialization stuff, some of the stuff we need. So yeah, I think we are going to be going back to some of those areas here very shortly and doing that stuff. But yeah, let's see here. So, Giant. 938 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mere, continued musings on giants. I assume they encroached due to a disruption of their environs. Perhaps clawing darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their only motivator, and I have observed them eating meat, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious descriptive. Yet are these giants merely beasts of a destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they are somewhat more common, to venture breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed waterways, preferring to float its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential to raise them in praise. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of greater purpose. What lesson, Maker, in these strange children? I will approach tomorrow, in your name. Excerpt annotated below in a different hand. Last entry in the letters of Brother Estomar, his only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. This archivist's recommendation: remind the neophytes of the tale of Sister Dariel in the Wolf's Den. His metaphor. Yes, maybe don't go approaching the giant that could easily squash you, and that you say you don't see any sign of sense in its eye. Like, maybe if you saw something, you know, maybe. But even then, take precautions, because even creature of sense, you know, can be very much a monster, just like any human, right? Let's see, groups. What groups we have? The Avars. Oh, that's right. I guess maybe I didn't catch up on the Codex after I went through the Thalmire. I could have sworn I did, but I guess maybe I didn't. Driven across the Frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into 3 groups. One settled the Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Kokari Wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Fereldans bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chastened remember a few of their traditions, but the Avar have changed little throughout the ages. Like the Chastened, the Avar are not a united people. Each tribe fends for itself, and is beholden only to its Thane. They still follow their own gods, Horth the Mountain Father, Hakon Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest holds. Valleys that were arable one generation are locked in year-round ice the next. Game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone by the time her song ends is the number of years she will spend with him. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostbacks. That's interesting. It's kind of an interesting marriage thing. Yep, yeah, you better get good at untying knots if you want her to spend a long time with you. Which actually makes me wonder what is the highest number of knots that they can untie? What's the highest number of years that they're willing to spend? And I guess, you know, how soon after marriage ends could you go for it again if you wanted to? Some interesting questions, and we'll definitely learn more about them when we do the, Jaws of Hakken DLC, go into the Frostback Basin, which we'll have to see. That'll probably be more toward the end of the main story, though, because I do want to do the DLC this time before finishing the main story so that I can have Solus along, but I also don't want to do it too early because I know they are meant kind of designed more for like higher level play, and I do remember in both in like all the DLCs like having some much more difficult combat than I think you find in a lot of the main games. So yeah, I definitely want to be prepared by the time I go into that. But okay, and then Tails. What is in here? Once again, I think it's blending in. What is blending in that I am missing? Hello? There must be something new that I'm missing. Let me scan this a little bit more thoroughly. Hello? What is new? That is it. What am I missing? Hello? It's annoying. I want the glowing gone. Tell me what I am missing here, man. It's freaking irritating. Why did they have to make the symbols blend in so much? I swear, am I just blind? Not that. Is it this? No, we never did go through the saga thing. I was planning to do that at some point, but what is new that I missed? Hello? Is it just bugging out? Yeah, I think it must just be bugging out because I do not see anything new there. Okay, well that's kind of annoying. Okay, so let us take a look at the inventory here. I do want to do some more crafting again, I think. I think I want to see if I can get some new schematics, because we actually have a decent bit of money right now, so I think we might be able to look into that. But for now, let me just go through and see what we want to keep and what we want to sell. Probably just go ahead and sell these common axes, to be honest. Definitely this thing. Oh, this is new, sort of Charters allied. Spread of Red Lyrium is inexorable and unending, the key for turning corrupted foes against their masters. This nightmarish practicality identifies the work as that of inimitable Arcanist Dagna. Like all children of the stone, she doesn't have to worry how such experiments might affect her dreams. She keeps track of their names, though. That's about respect. Alright then, I guess something that Dagna made for us? Okay. Interesting. Neckwool, does this interest you? And we could swap your grip over, maybe. Though I think I kind of like what you've got better than that, so I don't know. It is unique, though, so we'll just hold on to it for now, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of... Probably just gonna get rid of this stuff here, to be honest. Okay, and then iron though, let's see. Probably just go ahead and get rid of this stuff. My mages. Hey. Probably get rid of most of this stuff. Now we do have some new stuff. I guess this is another thing made by Dagna. Okay. Electricity. That means... Vivian, would you like this? I think you would. That definitely seems nice. Okay. And then we don't need all of these fire staves, though. I think this one, yeah, that was our cold staff we were keeping. Get rid of this one. This one. Okay, and then that is good. Probably nothing that I want here, nor that Cole wants, most likely, but we'll just take a quick peek. Oh yeah, oh that's right, I have one. A Dagnamate as well. So that's where that came from. I think I remember I was like wondering, where did this come from? Now I understand, because I actually looked at the description. I suppose I should have done to begin with. Yeah, I think all this is probably good to get rid of, because I think Cole's probably better kitted out than that stuff anyway, yeah, pretty much. Alright, and then probably don't care about any of these bows, but we'll let Sarah take a peek at them just in case. Yeah, don't really care about that. Or either of these, I don't think. Although the Shadowhunter one has some interesting stuff. Let's see. Hello, show me. Celerity, 12% flanking damage bonus. Stealth, yeah, it's got some interesting stuff, but I'm good. The lower DPS makes it not really desirable for me, I think. Okay, and then what about the shields? Doesn't seem like anything worthwhile. Okay, so nothing really great value in the weaponry here. Let us look at the Alma. Kunari trained. Means Iron Bowl. This would actually be probably better for you, maybe? Yeah, I guess we could give that to you. It's this one. I feel like critical chance for you, but I think we're good. And then this Carta hat. I don't think we're interested in that for anyone, right? Yeah, I'd rather have the melee defense for her. Yeah, melee defense is kind of more important for most of these characters, I feel like. Might be good for you. Okay, and then we'll throw that away. And how are my mages doing? Solus gets first pick, because we use him the most, and he is kind of our favorite, right? And just amongst all our companions right now, since we're going for the romance with him. But especially among the mages, he's just the one I use the most. For one thing, his cross magic just works really well in tandem with, dueling rogue. Stuff that Mintriel does, I suppose. That one is kind of nice. 125. And you get some... You can actually add some upgrades to it, which does sound kind of nice. So I like that idea of that. And then... See, Dorian, do you want that? And what are you using? You're using that. Do you want the Griffin robes? Maybe. Vivian, what are you using? Okay, we don't really need that. This is kind of nice because we could actually upgrade it more. So I think I might swap you out just so I can actually upgrade stuff. Alright, what am I wearing for armor? Yeah, that is level 1. I don't think anyone needs that. Okay. And then probably don't want this on anyone, but I could take a look. Probably not. Sure, we have better stuff on just about everyone, though maybe Iron Bowl might not. Actually, he already has a defender armor, and this one is not as good, so get rid of it. Alright, cool. Accessories. Is that what we already have on Solus? Oh, it's enhanced belt for the Winter Pact. Okay. Well, you might as well take that then. We don't need another one. Oh, that's right. This is the stuff we got from the temple in the Forbidden Oasis. Some nice belts. Let's make sure everyone's got the best belt they can have. So we actually have some decent options here. Right now I'm already having cold resist. So I think that's fine. You've got a good spirit resist going on. Moderate boost to attack speed when below 50% health. That's kind of shitty. I feel like I'd rather give you some just straight up resistance, maybe. Yeah, I don't think that's really super worthwhile. Yeah, I want to keep that for you. Extra health for you is nice. Maybe I'll give you spirit resistance. Electrical resistance for you is fine. You, of course, are good. Varric. I'd rather probably give you maybe some, like, extra health, because you you always have trouble dying, so maybe some extra health would help you out. A lot of urgency. Not really digging that for you, Iron Bull. I think I'm just gonna give you some fire resistance, which will definitely be helpful when we go, yeah, since I am probably gonna take you to some dragon fights here, because even though you're not ideal, it does help get you some approval with you, which is nice, so yeah, I guess we'll probably do that. And then get rid of these. Ooh. And Enhanced Chain Lightning Ring, that's something Vivian might very well want. Yeah, definitely better for you than Critical Chance. An Energy Barrage, I think that's also something that you use, so that would probably be good. And then Whirlwind and Warcry. I don't know that we really care about those with anyone. You have Mighty Blow and Grappling Chain. Yeah, that's good. Sandra already has Warcry and Challenge. What does Blackwall have? Challenge and Charging Bowl. I feel like I might prefer the Warcry. Maybe, since, yeah, you mostly are being more of a tank. I might keep that ring, though, just in case. And then I'm just gonna get rid of these, though. Just to make space, at the very least. And then we have some upgrades. We'll have to check those out here in a little bit. Okay, let me go sell some stuff, though, since the vendors should be right around the corner here.
Your worship.
Wait, was this guy here before? Oh, that's right, this is... I think he was. Maybe he was. I just forgot about him. Let me sell all of my valuables. And did you have anything to buy? Worth buying? I don't think you did. But I kind of forgot about you, so you could have something. Actually, you basically have, like, nothing to buy. I don't know if I just already bought some stuff from you, or you just suck. You just don't have anything worth buying. Not a very good merchant. I don't know, maybe its inventory changes.
But the quartermaster is expecting something back?
He'll have any requests and the associated billing when it is appropriate.
That's not what I think he meant.
I am well aware of that.
Alrighty then. Some tensions going on. Let's all try and be professional about everything. You actually have... Ooh, that's a pretty expensive axe right there. Ooh, and it's a Axe of the Dragon Hunter. That would be kind of nice to get. Is it a two-handed? I think it's a two-handed, right? That would actually be really nice to get for, Iron Ball maybe, but it is very expensive. Ugh. And then mage... Oh, and we can't use it yet anyway. We need level 16, but eventually that might be nice for Iron Wool. Level 13 actually is the only requirement for this one, though. Sarah... That would be a big improvement for you. But I don't really use you that often, so I feel like I'm not really wanting to spend 4K on that right now. Especially when I can be crafting lots more stuff, maybe, so yeah. Buy a few more of these, because I don't remember how many I have. Oop, no, I wanted a little bit of this, thank you. Did you have any schematics? No. I think, I remember there was some decent schematics to get in, Balrio, so we might want to head back there. There's also the Black Emporium, but I think the schematics there might be too high level for me, but we can check there, I suppose. Okay, anyways, let me go... where do I want to go? I guess... would like to talk with all my companions again while I'm here. So, Blackwall, let me find you. What's going on?
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
What about the Wardens?
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Wise words.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
The Grand Tourney?
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
Oh, what happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Why'd he help you?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Yeah, probably a lot of the dark shit that we're gonna learn about your past might have been different. Yes. Let me see though. It all turned out.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser, and I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Alright, well, that was very wholesome with you, Blackwall. I'm glad you're here too. Especially because I don't know all the shit about you yet. But even then, I think Mintriel, being open-minded as she is, she'll be willing to let you redeem yourself. Probably. I forget the exact specifics of the shit that you were up to, but yeah, I'm pretty sure she will likely let you redeem herself, because she's all about, you know, the bigger picture. And, you know, she'd rather keep you around as an asset than just send you off for, you know, just for some name of justice that really isn't gonna help much of anything in the end of the day. Especially since I think what you did, I can't remember how bad it is. It's been too long, I can't remember exactly how bad it was. And how bad, you know, it will be in the eyes of Mintriel. So we'll see, but I think you'll be good, Blackwall. I realize I don't think she's gonna kick you out. You know, she's not gonna send you off to die or exile or anything. I think she'll want to keep you around and let you be part of the Inquisition and help things and redeem yourself by doing good in the name of the greater good. So let me save real quick, just in case. I'm always paranoid about that. Who else is down here? I think Cassandra. Yeah, there's a bunch of people over on the other side. Okay, let me just go. Just want to give each person a chance to talk while I'm making the rounds.
Inquisitor.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, Harding?
Hey,
What's new?
what's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
Aw, that's sweet.
I should go.
It's very sweet. We're all becoming a nice family here, and very close team. Working together to save the world and end the chaos. Alright, Sarah, you're around here somewhere. Oh, Iron Bull 2.
Can I help you?
Oh, I guess not.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you.
Literally don't have anything nice talking. We didn't get to talk at all, because I literally don't have anything else to talk about with you right now, I guess. Alright then. I would like to talk with you and learn what you think about going fighting some of these dragons here in a little bit, but okay. Maybe we'll find out when I actually get into it. Krem, why are you standing on that chair? How drunk are you, Cow Krem?
Inquisitor?
You wanting to be like Iron Bull and have your face hidden in this view? Is that your purpose for standing on the chair, Krem? Goodness. How can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the charges?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Alright, nothing else
We'll
for
talk
now
later.
then. Nothing, no other missions for you now. Where is Sarah? She should be around here somewhere. Is she upstairs?
We were set to lose how many? And the charges blew through and saved the lot.
I know. That wasn't a battle, it was a brawl.
Still wouldn't trust them with a coin, but I'll take their help over dying against a wall.
Don't let them hear you say it.
Hey, be grateful then, you know? I mean, yeah, they're here for money reasons, but, I mean, everyone's gotta do what they gotta do to survive. Doesn't mean that they don't believe in the cause at all. I mean, we all need something to eat at the end of the day. Hey, Sutherland, how are you doing?
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got training to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name.
Yep, I set
hired
that
Hoth
up.
Here. Don't tell anyone. He's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Keep training and recruit.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Alright, ooh, looking up for another operation. Man, I feel like in the past playthroughs, I don't think I don't know, remember that I opened all that stuff. I feel like I didn't get around to talking with some of these people as much as I have this playthrough. Hey, Voth, hope you're doing well. Hope you are alright.
Thank you.
Anyone up here? Oh, shit.
Of course.
Let me not trap myself in between the stairs and the balcony there. Nicole.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
You knew Roderick?
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Well, at least Roderick got to see through it all in the end. He stopped being a heady ass, just focused on, you know, stopped being an obstinate ass and actually realized, like, hey, we're really doing something here. We're really helping people. And he got to part of it and do his part to help people. So, yeah. I would say Mintriel forgives him and hopes he's resting in peace. Guys, I guess Sarah not here? This shows her. How am I missing her? Hello, are you upstairs? And I missed you somehow, Sarah? The hell? Oh. Oh, that's right. She's got her own little space over here. Is that what it is?
We all did.
Because she's built a wall here to block herself off from everyone else. So unless this was already here, but I feel like maybe she built this. Interesting.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask.
Okay.
Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
I'm listening.
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vershel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up, so I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Who told you about this?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away, but having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
That's true. We both got big elfy ears. Sarah, for once you... Come on, you can joke about it. You can be, you can acknowledge the fact that you're an elf without being uncomfortable about it for once. Let's see, who would I be working for?
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
Right, I'll have people take a look.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
That's true. Mintriel definitely can get behind that sentiment. What's this? Way of the Tempest. Oh, that's right. This is one of the things I need for my specialization thing. From Of Storms, Notes on the Tempest in Practice. Kim's words make one passage stand out. They expect folly in the Tempest and are fooled, for there is no madness in knowing the absolute limit of ability and charging to that edge. Wars may be a tactical affair, but the one-on-one meeting of combatants is decided by the one who first realizes they are in mortal peril and commits fully. Many reach that point. The Tempest starts there. By the time their foes have risen to match, it is too late. And another. They asked what type of shot they should encase the mixture in, expecting some trebuchet pod or a vessel fit to pour over a palisade. I bade them make it by the barrel and stored it in my quarters with 1,000 glass vials. They were afraid, and I smiled. Now they're still Forward, ever so. Where you were is dangerous. Where you go is dangerous. Different reasons, both to your advantage. Leap, then leap again. Looking is for witnesses, not the disaster. So one more. I did not say I was unappreciative, nor unimpressed. That you are a sight to behold is not in question. All I noted is that the Tempest is offensive not just in ability, but in what condition you leave the field. I should like 100 of you to deploy in the cities of my enemy, and not a one to stand its defense in my own home. A series of unstable brews follows. Alright, interesting. Yes, Mintriel is going to learn how to do all kinds of chaotic things in the fight. Make all kinds of concoctions and go out there and fight. Ooh, we got a nice little balcony kind of here. Too bad I can't go out on it. It will not let me pass. I am blocked. What is this? I think... Oh, yeah. I've looked at this before. Is there anything new? I don't think so.
True enough.
Is this that Sarah song? Yep.
No, they don't. True enough. Just what happened.
Okay. Okay, so, Cassandra! You were, I think, my last stop down in this area. In this courtyard area, I guess you could call it. Hey.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Alright, sure, we can get into that. Every one of our companions got their little quests that they want us to be with to do their stuff. We will accommodate them for sure. Let's see, I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Well, we're gonna give Cole a chance. Mintriel is of an open mind. She is, you know, and she's listening to Solus too, who's very knowledgeable about such matters, and says that Cole is fine, so... Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I am not gonna be taking it this day, Cassandra.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
But another time, yes. Actually, isn't Colin usually here somewhere? Usually, but I don't see him marked right now, so... Maybe not. Okay. And then here are some more people. Can I go over here? What is this quest over here? Oh, Colin. I feel like, didn't we see that before and I couldn't find it or something? I don't know, maybe I can find it today. Somehow. Some way. Anyways, let me go talk to people and give people things. Who's in here? Josephine, hey.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
That's true. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, you know, oh, we don't need to do it. Like, she knows best, and yeah, we definitely should keep up appearances. I mean, even though, you know, Mintriel doesn't personally, you know, let such things, affect her judgment too much. Doesn't mean she can rely on everyone to be that open-minded and that, forgiving of such things, so I guess let's keep up appearances.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Theras requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Let's see, and you don't?
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty Forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I'm troubled by it as well.
I keep feeling that fire's heat on the back of my neck, too.
Indeed. But you're the one who led us to safety. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
No need to be all business.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Alright, well, if that's why you want to address me, that's fine. It's whatever floats your boat, and she'll just wants to let you know you don't have to be all stiff-necked and formal if you don't want to. But if that's what floats your boat, then keep on floating. Alright, let's see what's going on the war table. Alright, what is going on in Thorldon? Patrol for the crew. Report in Colin's hand. We've had a request for some general patrols. It is heartening that we are being looked to in this way, but I doubt we would find any activity—
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Better get some paperweights and maybe, set up some more heating options. But anyways, it is heartening that we are being looked to in this way, but I doubt we would find any activity directly related to Corypheus, and our resources are better sent elsewhere. The request was in the same region as the bandits reported by the Southern lad. Perhaps we should extend his duties. Ooh, interesting. I'll notify the Southern boy he'll have minor sanction to request resources for patrols. Yes.
To work?
The Southern lad and his small crew have reported in. Only minor trouble, as expected. Nevertheless, they have increased our presence. They seem useful freelancers. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see. A battalion for Sarah and Rochelle. Commander, we have verified Sarah's claims about Rochelle. Several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to—
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Okay, I know it's important things you're talking about, guys, but I wish you'd stop interrupting me every other second. Anyways, several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march to the city. Lieutenant Estiel. It's again just Colin. A writing of our best will make an impression. Indeed they will. We marched without incident, although I have it on good authority that there were many closed-door meetings among Rochelle nobility. Several useful names have sent diplomatic envoys, and potential future games may be impressive. Do not tell Sarah I said so, Colin. Oh, why not? Man, let her know she did a good thing. Maybe she'll, you know, try to do some more of that in the future. Positive reinforcement, man. Come on. Planes. Oh, is that new? I feel like that's new. Colin, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valrio and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's Marshal reported a rash of desertions. Wait, hold on. I was reading, but not really digesting what I was reading. Our spies looked into the breakdown of contact and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Oh, okay, that's right. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's Marshal reported a rash of desertions. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. Dediana. Okay, so we have that. It's another area we can open up. Western approach, Ventility, which I believe that's the hissing waste there. Brise du Lion, Emerald Graves, which is like another thing with the armies and whatnot. Select Basin. We should have find the Warden. Oh yeah, that's the Crestwood one, right? Yeah. We'll probably be doing that before long, but I'm not really looking to open up any new areas right this second, though. Since I kind of want to go back, like I said, and wrap up some stuff in some of the other areas we already have open. Oops. Oh, because it's saving. Okay, now can I save? Just want to do a manual save. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I want to go to the Undercraft quite yet. I kind of want to go maybe get some other maybe look into buying some schematics first before we do that. So let me just go talk to some more peeps. Vedic and Vivian. Are they upstairs?
We'll see. Not much better than the road, you ask me.
If no one else will do it, someone has to step up.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're doing our best to stabilize everything, bring order. It's just gonna take some time. We're working on it. And this place is definitely looking a lot better than it did, to be fair. Hey, Barrick. What's up? Oh, that's right. I was like, why are you the, long face? So then, yeah, the whole Cassandra thing, yeah. Are you alright?
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
You knew about Corypheus.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean... I like you, Varric. Mintriel likes you, but, you know... He is very much committed to the greater good and everything, and the fact that you're kind of keeping secrets and just, you know, protecting your friends and not really doing necessarily what's best for everyone is not something she really approves of, to be honest. That's just how it is. But, you know, no hard feelings. We're moving forward, doing our best. And yeah. Hey Solus. What's up?
Sleep well?
Oh yeah, it sounded like an oddly really seductive sleep well there. Oh, is that because we had that dream? Was that the last, like, interaction we had with Solus? I feel like it might have been, yeah, when we had that... He visited us in our dreams or whatever, so that's why he's doing that. That was incredible.
I've never done anything like that before, on a number of levels.
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive and ill-considered, and I should not have encouraged it.
Are you not interested?
You did kiss me back. If I'm pressuring you...
No, you're not. I am perhaps pressuring myself. It has been a long time, and things have always been easier for me in the Fade. I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
Oh, but it might be a nice kind of trouble. Yeah, Mintriel will risk it.
I'm willing to take that chance, if you are.
Maybe, yes. If I could take a little time to think. There are considerations.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
Just talking. How about a real physical kiss? Maybe once you've had time to consider things, just less. Kind of awkwardness is honestly pretty cute. But yeah, he's got to consider how this factors into his long-term plans. I get it. You've lived for however long, and you've got a lot on your shoulders, a lot on your plate. And you know that inevitably Mintriel is probably not going to be happy with a lot of the shit that you have in mind. So yeah, but we'll see. Tell me about Corypheus. I think we already did this before, but we'll see.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhold. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Okay. That's true, we did. But, I respect you.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Alright. Tell me about his orb.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast to destroy the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
I mean, presumably because technically, I mean, I assume there. Well, that's a good question. Were there any Grey Wardens nearby at that time? Like, it would make sense if there was like a Grey Warden nearby that he could body jump to, and that's how he kind of survived. But I guess at that time, this stuff wasn't going on necessarily that was making all the Wardens disappear. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that works. But the orb is elven? We already established that, right?
You believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
Yeah, and I'm not I don't remember exactly how the connection exists, or to what extent. Like, I can't remember, yeah, exactly how that works, and does Solus actually know more about those than he's letting on? Not entirely sure. What is his power base?
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
What do you think he'll do next?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're certain?
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible, assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Spoken like a true god, so listen, which we were unaware of yet, but yeah. It's kind of like the whole idea, yeah, no true king. Yeah, that's like a thing too, right? About that, like, no true king needs to declare himself king. Yeah, alright, well, we'll leave it there for now.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
It was a good bit of catching up there, I would say. Let's see. I think I'm missing Vivian. Isn't Vivian... Oops, not that way. It's the other way. Vivian on... Oops, what the hell? Not this way either, though. I think... Is Colin out here? Maybe? I think so. Looks like it. Okay. Colin! Why do you have a quest marker on you?
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I mean, the other lyrium can also cause madness, but yeah, it's definitely on a whole different level here. I would agree with that. I believe you.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
What's your plan?
Where do we begin?
Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Alright, I'm guessing that opens up a war table operation? Or is it just a, oh, it might just be a mission in general. Okay. Well, I can look into that, Colin, for sure. Let me go back. I've got Vivian to talk to, Dorian, Liliana, and I think that's about everyone. Okay. Oh, what is this? Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montelier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valrio and surroundings. Archivist Bannon. Bannon Spirits Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand Genitivi, An Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous, The Unholy Grace, Author Unknown, On Silver Cords by First Enchanter Irving, Wisdom Failed, The Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron, translations of the El Ilon Excavation, collected by Brother Ferdinand Genitivi, Tevinter Journeys Inward by Carcon Vias, or yeah. Our Elysian Heart by formerly Sister Ladine, Speaking to the Other, a translation by Lady Ginn, On Lyrium, a Templar's Memoir by Sir Trius, Dalish Smith and Collected Truths Against, collected by Sister Patrine, Elvahan Disfalzus, True Madad Dracus, Untranslated, Author Unknown. There are 2 more pages of titles listed beneath. Right, so let's do some research. By all means, go at it. Oh, Vivian, that's right. Vivian. Also have to go to Vivian.
Worship.
You're like over here somewhere, aren't you? Oh my god, I keep going to the wrong places. Ugh. What's up here again? That's okay, that's my quarters. That's right, the Undercroft, which I'm not going to go to yet because I kind of want to go look for some schematic stuff. Oh, that's Joseph. Wait, that's Josephine. Oh, that's right. Okay. That goes upstairs. Vivian somewhere in here? Yeah, that's Solus. So then. No. Vivian, where the hell are you again? I thought you were somewhere nearby here. I'm completely missing you somehow. Are you just standing up? Oh, are you over here? Wait. Other way. Right? Wait. Vivian? I guess you're up above me. Okay. I'm going to find you one way or another, Vivian. Give me a second. Not that way, though. Give me a second to get my bearings. Nope, that's the wrong door again. I think I need to go up this door. Or through this door, rather. There's Dorian. Vivian, you are in here somewhere, right? Yeah, you're the one chilling out over here with all the luxury stuff. Okay, for some reason I thought it was Varric before, but no, I guess it makes sense that it is you.
Can I assist you?
I think you were standing somewhere else before, so I didn't realize it was your stuff. Why oppose mage freedom?
How can you possibly oppose freedom for your own people?
Perhaps the Dalish are too isolated to grasp the realities of this world. All mages live lives of limited possibilities.
We are denied fairness due to an accident of birth. But no one said that life was fair. The world is not made up of mages and Templars or circles and chantries. There is no us and no them. There are only people. People who must share a world which is not portioned equally among all. My own people want a larger share of the world, uncaring that they have already been granted great power.
They didn't ask for power.
That's not their fault. They can't help what they are.
Wolves cannot live peacefully among sheep, no matter how much they regret being wolves. The wolves howl and claw at the fences that hold them back. Take pity and you let them loose among the lambs. And what do the sheep do? Panic, and the scent of their fear drives the wolves to attack.
Yeah, but that's a bit different. I mean, we are humans. We have choices. We have, sapience, you know? A higher understanding of things. I mean, animal instinct... Like, mages are not just animals just driven by instinct. I mean, I get, like, the point you're making, but at the same time, you know, it's like you're basically saying, like, if wolves were as intelligent as humans, that they still wouldn't be able to help themselves from killing sheep needlessly or something. You know, it's like, we have the ability to control ourselves to some extent. I mean, yes, there is, you know, human nature to consider, but at the same time, we're not simply animals driven by instinct. We can make choices. So I think that is a bit of an unfair comparison. Yeah. That's kind of a stretch.
You're taking the analogy a little far, don't you think?
No, the example doesn't do the situation justice. Every creature knows a wolf. How do you recognize a mage? I care for the witch hunts that will come. I care for the angry mobs who string up mages on gibbets for the vultures. I care that my stupid brethren will kill and be killed by frightened people defending their families from monsters. I will stand in opposition to that, whatever you may do.
Alright then. Well, you made it pretty clear where you stand. Mintriel's made it pretty clear where she stands. They will be on opposite ends, and that is the way of it. Alright. Anyways, hey, let me try and research if I have any. I had a spider fang. Have fun with that. Dorian, how are you doing? Got some mail?
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Oh, that's what... Wait, the Blight... Was it actually the Darkspawn Blight? Is that what he had? Or are you just saying the Blight is in whatever disease he happened to have? Because I don't know that they really specified. Anyways, I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Very much so. Did you have to ask, were you two involved?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd
I assume
question.
not. I assume
No.
you were too old.
I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
What about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
Alright then.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Well, thank you. That's a sweet sentiment, Dorian. Thank you very much. So let's go talk to Fiona.
I heard of your verdict on Alexios, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
Yes, we'll make sure he's watched closely, but you know, better to let him redeem himself doing something that could help other people than just, you know, just getting rid of him and, you know, that being that, pretty much. Everything as well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Alright, then carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright. Stairs? Let us go see how Liliana's doing. New quest. Is that Liliana? That's quest? No. Okay. I think something I need to read to go see.
Yes?
Okay, I guess that is something new I can say. Oh, you must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero of Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Yes, let's see. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Alright, well, carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Let me see, what is there? What is this thing that wants to give me a quest? Hello? Is it out here? I don't think so. I'm guessing it's something I can read? Well, it's not Dorian, right? I don't think so. I've already read that before. I guess it must be something on a lower level. Hold on, I will get to the bottom of this. Where is this thing that wants to give me a quest? Down here? I don't want to jump down that far. I think it is down though. Hold on. Going down. Oh, can't go this way. Bye, Vivian. Not trying to distract you any more than is necessary. Oh,
Inquisitor?
Giselle.
If you've a moment.
Of course. What
My
do you
lady
need?
Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Oh, so this must have been triggered by me talking with Dorian there. Interesting. Bad news?
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them.
That's not what
But
you
this
meant.
is
Meant coming from you, it's probably
I
nothing
have
good.
been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
No, not at all.
I've never spoken to Dorian about his past.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
What kind of meeting?
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
And if he doesn't agree?
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would they contact you?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
Is this legitimate?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy...
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
And they don't want to tell him?
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
I'll think about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success, and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for, is it not?
Yep. Official-looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Evangel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there's nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Hallward of House Pavis. Well, you know what Mintriel's gonna immediately go and do? And go and tell Dorian, because he deserves to know and make the decision for himself. And if the decision is not to meet with them, then yeah. Especially since she doesn't know why he doesn't want to meet. She can't really speak to that, you know? It's not her place to make that decision for him. Alright, Dorian. I have news for you.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you.
Oh.
Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
I'll consider that. Your father sent a letter. Yep.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that?
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
What's the issue between you?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. We've never talked about my family before. They're not happy with my choices, you see. Nor I theirs.
What choices? Leaving Tevinter?
That too.
Let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Alright, well, that's on our list. Well, they said Redcliffe, right? Which I do want to go back to the Hinterlands here to unlock some things and go fight that dragon, so we can put that on our agenda for sure, Dorian. No problem whatsoever. For right now, though, I don't want to head to the Black Emporium, I think, and see if I can buy any decent schematics. I'm curious. I have to put together a party just for this. Fine. It doesn't matter because we're not even going to be fighting anyone, but let's go.
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Alright, fair enough.
He answers to Chauncey.
Hey, Chauncey. Oh, you sell crafting materials too. Schematics, and then schematics of legend. Oh, and you actually just sell straight up weapons and accessories too. That's right. Okay. What accessories? Ooh. Too expensive for my blood right now. Most of them anyway. I need to make some more moolah. I need to do some more looting. Big time. Okay, I thought it said, oh yeah, weapons. Ooh, some cool shit, though. Yeah, once again, pretty high level stuff there. Even the stuff that I can actually just barely afford. I assume that all of these are probably well beyond. Yeah. The thing is, like, would I be... I wish you would... I don't think it tells you if you'd be able to, like... Almost, yeah, I wish it would say, like, what level it would be. Like, the level restriction on what you make. I'm pretty sure it's level restricted. Yeah, because we could buy, like, a pretty sweet dagger. Here, maybe. So actually... Well, yeah, we have Blade of Red Birth. That would be pretty nice. Or Barbarian Rock Crasher as well. What is the difference? Oh, utility versus more... Utility versus offense. Interesting. And then... yeah. Oh, and then there's this dagger schematic. Which presumably is not as good, though. Tempted to get myself a dagger schematic here. Very much tempted. What else do you have, though? What regular schematics do you sell? Some armor schematics. Oh, I didn't even look at the armor schematics over there. Let me see, what, was there any, was it all just weapons over here?
Handle the merchandise with care.
Okay, yes, I am going to handle it with care. Jeez. Okay, no, so it's just weapons for this. Okay. I am very tempted to get this Blade of Red Birth schematic. But... what is over here? Okay, you have some weapon schematics. They're tier 2, though, but that might be better, because that might actually be more stuff that I can actually use. And that's the dual blade dagger. Probably just want a regular dagger schematic, though. Rogue headgear. Which would be nice, because we don't really have great headgear stuff. I think I want to buy that, dagger schematic. The Blade of Red Birth. Let's buy it. And then I think I will also buy for myself this rogue headgear schematic. And then I think that might be about it for now, though. Save my last bit of money, maybe. Yeah, no, and what crafting materials do you provide? Oh, wrong thing. I wanted to see the crafting materials, please. Oh, interesting. Interesting stuff here. Not entirely sure what I'm looking for, though. I'd rather not spend money on the crafting materials if possible, though, and just go with what I loot, but we shall see. Okay. Okay, I don't need to know about you getting a moist tablet, please. Let's just go back to Skyhold now. Oh my god, they make me together a party even though I don't need it. That seems ridiculous. They should have... they really should have probably done something so you don't have to do that when it's not necessary, but oh well. Alright, and I am going to step away for just a moment. Be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let us head to the Undercraft here and see what we can make with these new schematics. Fast travel. Hey Dagna, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
You noticed the anchor?
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. Sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Alright, I want something crafted.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
Yep, let us see together. Okay. First of all, can I make a sweet-ass blade with this new schematic? Let's see. Not one-hand weapons. I want to do daggers. Blade of Red Birth. Ooh, that would be a huge DPS upgrade. I think, right? What's my current DPS? Like I said, I wish it would show you your current equipment there. Ooh, yeah. Be huge. Can I make myself a pretty dagger? Optional as one masterwork. Let's see. 10% stats on success. So that just increases the stats it gives. On this one, ability Berserk. Has 10% damage bonus plus 10% damage from all sources. Well, I don't use Berserk, so I don't care about that. Interesting. Don't have chain lightning. Heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. That's an interesting one. Doing 7% weapon damage per second. I kind of like the sound of heal 50% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Let's use that. And then... Ooh, I need Bloodstone to get the full damage. Ooh. Or Obsidian, apparently. Okay. Can I buy... Or, oh, I can use Paragon's Luster, actually. Okay, wait, so... Okay, so... Yeah, the best I can get is with Paragon's Luster, it looks like. So that's pretty nice. So we'd go with that, and then... Offense. Ooh, we can give a 70% critical chance with our bear hide, and those all those fights against those bears coming. And then the 20% flaking damage bonus would be really nice, but we just don't have the ram leather right now. Ooh, critical damage bonus, that would also be nice. We can do canine leather though. Now. I'm kind of missing some materials for this stuff, to be honest. Ooh, rough hide gives 28% critical damage bonus. That would be pretty nice. Or, well, I guess we can do that, or we can do critical. Okay, or we can do sunder or flanking damage bonus or critical chance up. I think I'd like the critical damage up because we get like automatic critical hits in a lot of situations, so that would be nice. And then this one, ooh, armor penetration, stagger on hit. Ooh, that's 12%. That's 15%, okay. And then 6% attack. Attack. Guard damage. I'm liking the sound of 15% armor penetration, to be honest. And then I could do 5 dexterity, 3 cunning. Seems like the best I can do is 5 dexterity, probably, with what I currently have at least. Ooh, 5 cunning with rough hide, though. Or I could do, like, mixture, cunning, and dexterity. What it... You know what, let me... Which one is better? I forget which one does what. Let me see. Attributes. Which one does what again? So dexterity... increases attack and critical damage bonus. Okay. And then cunning increases critical chance and range defense. Okay, so I probably want... I feel like I want the I mean, some of both might be good. I feel like I'm kind of low on my cunning, actually. Because it increases critical chance and range defense. Yeah, I'm kind of low on cunning right now, so that might be better to increase. Especially because I'm already going to get a critical damage bonus from my, from the one slot, so I think I'm gonna go for that. Okay, so I want this, I want this one, I want to do the Paragon's Luster, rough hide. What did I go for here again? Oh yeah, that's right, the armor penetration. And then I think I want to go for the cunning, so... Can I do 5 cunning? Yes, with rough hide, okay. Let me do that. Okay. And I will wear that. which one here, and then I can add a rune to it as well. This one gives me heal on kill and barrier damage bonus. That one gives critical damage bonus. The heal on kill is kind of nice with the one. So I guess we'll replace this one. That could be kind of nice. And then we can add a rune. Can I make any new runes, actually? That's part of weapons, right? I can make another corrupted rune, or presumably take it off, or I could do frost rune. Okay, yeah, can I modify my weapon to take the rune off? So take this one. Oh, it says no upgrades available. Wait, how do I use the runes? Wait, are the runes permanent then? Can the runes not be taken on and off like the upgrades? Maybe not. I might have to make another rune. Okay. Let me do that then. Make another corrupting rune. Yeah, okay, so you can't take the runes off, I guess. Gotcha. Okay, it consumes the rune. Okay, so it does. Interesting. Alright, cool though. That's pretty nice. Oh, and do I have any potion upgrades? No, because I don't have the elf root. Man, I really need to... That's one thing I need to do too, I forgot. I really need to go... When I'm in, like, probably in the Hinterlands, probably the best spot, maybe. Just go around and harvest a bunch of elf root. Because if I could get the elf root, I can increase the healing potion, which would be nice. For sure. Yeah. Tonics. Yeah, I don't know if I care about that. Let's see, I could upgrade this to increase the duration, which I have been using the Jar of Bees a bit more. What about the fire? Or I can increase the duration or damage of that. I do like the Jar of Bees, the way it panics and stuff is pretty nice, so I think I'm gonna increase the duration. And then let's equip some potions on some people, if anyone is missing anything. Who was that? Okay, that seems good. Now let me craft a new headpiece for myself, perhaps. Full Superior Skirmisher. Okay, if I use obsidian, I can get... Or Paragon's Luster, yeah. I'm glad I got a lot of that in the Forbidden Oasis, and that's gonna be huge here in crafting, I know. So yeah, we can make use of that, and then... we can figure something else out. Plus 15 dexterity, wow, that's pretty big. Like I said, I prefer the cunning, though, maybe because I'm kind of lower on the cunning side of things, maybe? Ooh, so yeah, so Nugskin would be nice. Because we don't have enough to get the 15 cunning right now, of anything. Nugskin could give us 10 cunning, which would be pretty nice. Okay, and then I can go ahead and slap that on over this for sure. And does anyone want this helmet then, maybe? It's better than what you have by one, so take it. Yeah, yours is not great. Let me take that. Oh, special shipments. I always forget about that. Cool. And then, I don't think there's anything I can add to the hat, right? No. But I do have some new upgrades I might want to use on some people's stuff. I don't think I really want to craft a whole lot else right now, because I'm kind of running a bit low on materials. I need to upgrade some stuff first, but let me see if there's anything we want to add for anyone's stuff. I don't think there's anything else for me to add to my stuff here, but we'll see. Yeah, do we? We don't have anything for you. Okay. And then for you, don't have anything unless we make some more runes, but we don't have enough to really make a whole lot of runes, I don't think, so yeah. Okay, you've got this equipped. Do we have a grip to put on it? No, we do not. Okay. And just the rune. Yep, just the runes. It would be nice. Maybe I make a frost rune for Solus as one here. So I think we can do that. To give it a little bit more frost, even beyond what it already possesses. Oh, it's non-staff only. Whoops, never mind. Never mind, I thought I could give you a little bit more ice on there, Solus, but not. Okay, so then who do I want to put that on instead, then? Maybe Blackwall? Blackwall, does yours not have a rune? Yeah. We'll give yours a rune, then, I think. Nice, okay. And then, is there anyone else that I wanted to check on? I don't have anything new for you, right? I don't think so. Okay. So then it's just armor modification, I think. We might have some stuff. I don't think we got any new sigils I cared about, right? No. No arms for that, no different legs for that, okay. What about for heavy armor? No. Okay. And then... how about light armor? Just the sigil for you, which we don't want to use right now. We don't have any light arms or legs. Okay, so I guess nothing. I thought we had some new upgrades maybe to use, but it doesn't seem like we necessarily do, really. So, okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, nothing for you. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I thought we were seeing some, like, new upgrades in here. But I guess nothing that we can actually put on anyone just yet, it seems like. Okay. Alright then. In that case, I guess we're done messing around in Skyhold for the moment. Let's head back to... let's go to the Hinterlands, and we'll take Dorian and go there. Go to Redcliffe, and we'll unlock the stuff that we still have, that was locked that we couldn't open before, that we now can, since we have that, perk. And we'll maybe finish off some other stuff that we have to do over there, including maybe trying our hand at the dragon. Yep, see, here's a locked door. Is that the one that we needed? Because there's one that we needed that key, right? Or something. That I don't know if we ever got the key to it. Oh yeah, cabin in Witchwood is locked. Okay, and we have to get the key down here. So we never did that, and then... Yeah, because I think... Is this where the dragon... No, the dragon I think was like up this way. Okay, so we'll take Varric. We'll take Dorian, because... Yeah, we'll take Varric because of the red lyrium, and Dorian because we're gonna go do that one thing, and then... I guess we'll just take a decent warrior, and then if I do go after the dragon here, we'll swap to have Iron Bull on the team. Probably. But for now, probably not gonna go with him as our only warrior. I don't think that's a very good idea, to be perfectly honest. Guess we'll go with Blackwall for now. Yeah, probably Blackwall would probably be a better companion for Dorian stuff than Cassandra, maybe. Yeah, to deal with Deventer and stuff, yeah, probably. Okay. Let's go back out into the world.
Inquisitor.
Oh, I'm in the Hinterlands once again. Oh my gosh, Dorian, you look weird in that. I don't know why you look weird in that. It looks like all big and puffy on you. That armor. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, I have some level ups apparently to take care of, so that's interesting. Varric. What were we wanting for you? Specialization now, so maybe something to do with that. See, what about upgrades, maybe? Let's see, we've got your leaping shot. What can that do? If leaping shot hits you, can use the momentum of your leap to do a stronger draw as you come back to your feet. Your next attack, whenever you make it, will knock down its target. Or after striking a target with leaping shot, you retreat safely into the shadows, disappearing into stealth. That might be nice, since the whole idea is like... Yeah, because we're having trouble. I feel like I'm having a lot of trouble with Varric getting, like, too much aggro and getting killed very quickly. Which, to be fair, I haven't given him stealth at all, which would probably help, so, I don't know, maybe we'll do that. We'll give him the ability to, like, vanish into stealth with Leaping Shot to make that a little bit better as defensive maneuver. That sounds like a good idea. And then for Blackwall, let's see, what is... You've got Champion. You call upon the legacy of the greatest champions in history, defying enemies as you hold your position. This stops enemies from moving past you and enables you to block choke points. I feel like that's like an ability like the shield wall, where it's better when you're actively controlling the character and not really something that the AI can use super well, but some of the other stuff behind here might be pretty worthwhile. Like a maximum guard bonus increase would definitely be nice. So definitely some nice passives in here. Alternatively... do we have over here? What are these? The more foes nearby, the harder you fight and the tougher you get. Okay. Or you accept blows meant for allies taking a portion of the damage. That would be nice. Let's give you bodyguard. And then in your tactics, yeah, that's fine. I don't think it needs to be something that you absolutely have to use all the time. We'll see how it works out. Okay. Alright. Let me go and see. So, apparently there's this key for us to get. And I would like to find a key. So let's go and pick up all of the fruit along the way that we can find, because we have been just really short supply of that, fortunately. And also killing some rams and stuff might not be terrible for the leather, for crafting, because once again we're kind of running low on all these supplies, so... might not be a terrible idea. you want to die? Yes, you do. What are all my stuffs again? That's right. Still... Let me leap to you. Ooh, almost. Okay. You win this time, Ram. I'm not concerned enough with killing you to actually go all the way over there. What the hell? Oh, there's some Red Lyrium Templars hanging out over here. Oh shit, I just flew off and ricocheted off that tree there. Interesting. Okay.
We're under attack!
Oh my god. I'm like leaping way too far with this shit. Okay. Oh, I forgot I usually set everyone up first thing. Alright then. Sorry, it's been a few days since I last played, so I've got to kind of remember all my keys here. Oh shit. Oh, that's where all that fire is coming from. I was like, goodness, Bernilla, that's right, I forgot his fire mines. Produced a lot of fire, but okay, that's not fire that I have to worry about. Sometimes it's hard to tell between the enemy fire and friendly fire. Which luckily we don't have to worry about, because it should be do. Oh my gosh. Get over here! Ooh. I really could use some barrier. Fortunately, Dorian is not great at it. Well, I guess we'll find out. Must be something here that he wants. Or he's just trying to disrupt our shit or something. Distract us, maybe? Oh my gosh, what the hell was that effect? That was weird. He ran. You're lucky I was distracted in that moment. Alright. I'll leave you alone for now, I suppose. I've got bigger fish to fry. Oh my gosh, there's rams just fucking everywhere here. So many rams to kill. And take the pelts of. Do so much damage now, it's beautiful. Okay, where the hell am I going though? I feel like I completely circled around the way that I was trying to go by accident. My bad. I'm trying to watch out for all the elf fruit though. Iron would not be terrible either. Not the most preferred one, but not terrible. You're alright, Foxy Woxy. I don't care enough about taking you out right now. You and your cute little screams. This guy's got fucked up over here. Elf fruit, come to me, elf fruit. And maybe I will kill you. I forget what you drop. Oh wow, you can take a hit, can't you? For a little fox, you're kinda hardy. Fennec furs, not really great, but it might have some decent utility stuff maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I forget what the conditions I want to use the Shadow Strike under again? Specifically... I did not have you targeted, you gain stamina, that's right. Okay, and then it has the precision detonator as usual, too. But the whole regaining stamina is... That's right, that's why I usually want to use other abilities to use up stamina and then use that. That's right. Where the hell is this key that I'm looking for? More Red Templars. It's not what I'm looking for, though. It must be up here somewhere, maybe. Well, guess I gotta kill more Red Templars. That Ram wants to get into the fight here too, jeez. Ram was trying to help us. He's like, please, we can be friends. You do not have to kill me. I will help you. Varric, are you just standing over there all... Okay, I guess you're just chilling over there. I thought you were frozen for a second. Sometimes that happens. I thought maybe this was our way up, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I do have to go further around here. Okay. Fair enough. So I think our key is gonna be somewhere up there. I don't think it's in there, because I'm pretty sure we looted everything that was in that place at some point in time. So we just need to find a way up here. Slowly but surely. Huh, yeah, I completely missed this area here, I guess. Just never thought to go up here. Alright, so another of that saga. I'll have to read through that whole thing at some point here. Surely my key is gonna be here somewhere. Cool staff shoes. A tip here on the corpse, perhaps? Let's see. A letter found in a dead body. Brother, I have fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have both gone mad, and their war has torn apart the very sky. Some of the other isolationists suggested fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It has been too long since I saw you, and it cannot be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at grandmother's old home northwest of the crossroads. With your blade and my staff, we can get through this together. I don't know, that letter seems almost familiar. Like, almost like I read it before, but surely not, because otherwise I would have the key already, so, okay. Alright, then let me go... get this red lyrium down here. Oh, you know what? Duh, that's what the Templars are doing here. They're gathering more of the red lyrium. Duh. I mean, they might have some other purposes too, but I imagine that's probably one of the main ones. Oh yeah, is this mine new? It might be. Either it's new or I just missed it before. But it might be like a new, like the Red Templars just set up shop here. Start mining this stuff, that could very well be the case. Calm down, music. Nothing too exciting going on right now. Let's see. Ash Warrior's Refuge. Yeah, this place seems familiar, but I don't think the Red Lyrium was here before. I feel like I remember going in here, or maybe. And all the Drakestone around. Ugh. Must kill you for your skin. It is very useful in crafting. Oh, I didn't get your skin. That's disappointing. You died for nothing. Nothing at all. Oh. Okay, can Varric destroy it? No, I guess it has to be a warrior. Okay. Here you go. Varric just needs to be along to see it happen. Sure. Yeah, I guess that's what they're doing here. They're mining the Red Lyrium. I guess that's new. Like, this was here before, but not the... I guess they weren't mining it quite yet, maybe? So that's interesting. One last bit of Drakestone hiding in the corner. Not leave it behind. I must complete the looting. Nothing left behind. Well, occasionally I'll leave something behind when it's not worth it, but Drakestone's pretty worth it, I would say. Okay, and then we do want to get that other one, but we're gonna have to deal with that dragon over there first, I believe, before we can do that. But right now I want to go... Okay, yeah, we want to deal with that. And we also want to deal with this locked door over here, actually. Oh. Oh, and okay, we got some Venatori that Dorian wants to. We can do that, too. Is that... Oh, because Cassandra wants that. Okay, and Dorian's got a couple more. Okay, so we could actually go back... I guess let's swap out for Cassandra, then. Sorry, Blackwall. We got some stuff for some other people to do, so I would like to swap you out real fast. You can stay, and you can stay, but oh, sorry, I said you can stay, and then Cassandra's can come. Oop. And I hit back instead of confirm. Lovely.
Shouldn't you be married off by now, Sparkler? Little magelets running amok.
If my family had their way.
Had someone lined up for you, huh?
Livia Herodotus.
Inquisitor.
Hey, how dare you interrupt the banter? Requisition officer, man, how dare you interrupt it? Hopefully it plays again, man. It's annoying. So annoying. We were getting some juicy gossip about the arranged marriage that Dorian, like, ran away from. Man, come on. Damn it. Damn it, man. Okay, let me go to this locked door first. Oh, I guess there's some other stuff. Gosh, there's so much to do in the Hinterlands, man. Like, I feel like I've been here so many different times and done so much, and there's still more to do. It's just always, always, always more to do. Alright. Finally, I can open up these locked doors and get the loot that I was denied. So cruelly, cruelly denied. I now know how to pick these locks very well. I don't know why we couldn't just bust the door down like we do in other places, but, you know, game mechanic logic shit, right? Heavy Warden armor. Is that any good? Don't know if that's any good, but bing. Oh, that was really worth coming back for that, to be honest. Just that. Hey, Elena. What are you doing?
I've put out the call to the farmers. I appreciate you driving those wolves away.
Okay, I wish you would look at me when you speak to me and not just walk away, all dismissively, but okay. Let me see. Well, Cassandra, are you a taker? No, you're not. Okay. We'll check the others later, but I feel like it's probably just gonna be something to sell, so not really something that was worth taking. Oh well. He wills. So let us go up and get this Venatori that Dorian wants. Actually, wait, what is this other thing? Oh, let's do this first. It's a little bit closer. Oh, that's right. Do I have Flanders? How do I tell? Do I have Flanders? Don't know if I do. I feel like I don't have any still. So I feel like it would be under the herbs, I think. Yes, I don't think I have any Flanders still. Yeah, so okay, I don't think we can do that one still quite yet. That's why we hadn't done that. That's right. Okay. Well, never mind. We'll go do this instead. Okay. Give me all of the elf fruit, please, so I can heal my scraped up knees.
Varric, are you and Cassandra...
What? No. Why would you even ask that?
Truly? Bizarre.
I'm right here.
See? She's right there. What are you waiting for?
Just because two people dislike each other doesn't mean they're about to kiss, Sparkler.
Not according to your books.
Don't mistake me for that hack who wrote Hard in Hightown 2. I can spell.
No toxic relationships going on around here, eh? Eric knows his worth. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Bianca's actually really that great. Like, maybe he doesn't know his worth, because Sandra knows her worth, and she's like, no, I am not going to be in some toxic romance. I will gladly read about them, but I do not want one for myself. I want a proper romance. So actually, I don't know if the romances she reads about are toxic or not, to be honest. Alright. Let's get this done. Come here. And let us get prepared. Let me do this properly. If I can figure out how to aim this stuff properly. On this hillside, there we go. Okay, you... Go for the mage and do your full draw, I believe is what I want you to do. You go for a nice challenge. And I'm gonna go stealthy stealth as usual. Good. Nice. One less Venatori to worry about. Now, since we don't have the Philanderous, we can't do that. But we do have some things to do down here. Another Venatori, and we have, Sir Rebinger Torn to take down. I guess some kind of rogue Templar? Cool. Let us get to it. Nice place for a battle. Nice spot. Come.
There.
One of the rogue Templars.
Alright, can you guys get up? Get up here. Please and thank you. What is... Oh, I'm bringing that, but for now... Let us barrier... Oh, get up a little bit closer together, please, and then barrier. You challenge, and then I will do my usual shit. Definitely enjoying that extra damage. I'll have to make a second dagger here at some point. Once I get some more materials. But for now, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that increase in damage. Oh, there's them. I was like, why is the battle not over yet?
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Yep, it is done. What are you fighting? Dorian, what the hell are you fighting? Hello? What the hell are you guys doing? I don't even know. Any additional loot? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's go get that other Venatori then. It's interesting too, the Venatori you want killed are both in the Hinterlands. Very, very interesting. Ooh, Crystal Grace. I will gladly take that. And let's find some more elf fruit if we can. No elf fruit, really? In this giant field? There's a chest I haven't looted, or I don't know if it just respawned. Probably I just never looted it or something. Anyways, let's see. I want to see some elf fruit. Crystal Grace is nice too, but I really would like to see some elf fruit, please. Oh, I remember this place. I'm having flashbacks now. Isn't this? I think this is getting into Bear Alley down here. If I'm not mistaken. Are they up there? Yes, they are. Okay, I know, Dorian, I know you want to go to them, but you can't just climb the mountain like that. We're gonna have to find a way up. Have to find a path upward. Yes, ooh, my Crystal Grace. Actually, don't know if we need a whole lot of that. But I think we must just use it for upgrades and not really for much else, but still probably useful. I definitely want all of this elf fruit. Right, up. Here we go. Slowly but surely make our way up. Okay, while he's mumbling his spells to himself, we will go ahead and take his ass down. Oh shit! That mine exploded right on top of me there, didn't it? Whoops. Oh well. It was kinda awful. Yeah, I guess I will just be sitting out the rest of this one. You got it, guys. Varric? Can you not just sit there doing nothing, please? Is it because they're set to, like, do my target, so when I'm dead they don't want to do anything? Like, what the hell is worth that? I don't know. Can I revive myself, though? Or the hell? Thank you. I need a healing potion. Alright. Yeah, I was kind of a little careless there. Just stood right in the middle of all that magical bullshit, didn't I? Okay. Let's see. Oh, no. No, definitely not looking to do that. Okay. We did that. Let's go, I guess, and get that cabin in the Witchwood. I guess this might be the best place to go for that. And then we'll head up to Redcliffe. And get those, unlock those spots, and then... Ooh, I hurt myself a little bit there, didn't I? But yeah, we'll head off to Redcliffe and do the meeting for Dorian and unlock those doors that I couldn't before and see what goodies lay inside. Probably severely underwhelming stuff like the other one. Technically, because I probably was supposed to have done it a long while ago if I was going to make any good use of it, but oh well. Well, indeed. Wait, is there a book in here I never got? Oh, is this the door I had? I guess this is this the door? Wait. This isn't even showing on my map, but it's, like, locked. What? Usually when there's, like, a place I can't unlock, it shows on my map. That's weird. Okay. Dwarven Runecraft. Within the Diamond Quarter of Orzammar lies the Shaperate, a branch of Dwarven society so ancient that the dwarves themselves do not know when or where it began. They are the keepers of history for a people who have never known the sun or seasons, and who track time by the lives and deaths of kings. But they are not mere historians, they are craftsmen. For the living history of the Dwarves is not written, but forged. The memories, as the Dwarves call their records, are runes painstakingly crafted from lyrium which contain the actual thoughts of the Shapers who made them. The making of runes is not restricted solely to the Shapers. The most commonly useful kind are crafted by many members of the smith caste from lyrium and other magically reactive metals, and can imbue a variety of fascinating new properties to an item when properly applied, just as the runes of Tevinter design do. But runes are found everywhere in Dwarven artwork and not all serve a practical purpose, at least not one that's known. They are carved onto houses and storefronts. They are embroidered on garments, etched in glassware, even painted on chamber pots. The meanings of the symbols themselves are sacred knowledge kept by the Shaperate. They are not, as many surface folk believe, the written language of the modern dwarves, but rather are remnants of a lost language that predates Orzammar, the Dwarven Kingdom, and even the tens of thousands of years of history recorded in the memories. The Shaperate recognizes the meanings of a few dozen Dwarven runes. Memory, obviously, is used for the record-keeping. Many have not so much been translated as inferred. Runes which decorate both armor and load-bearing architecture might very well mean strength or endurance. New symbols are unearthed now and then in the Fallen Tides, brought back by the Legion of the Dead, and jealously hoarded by the Shapers who struggle to find their uses and origins. Were these symbols an earlier version of the written Dwarven tongue? A language that fell into disuse, replaced by the modern King's tongue? It is hard to guess, and the memories offer us no wisdom. Interesting. Is that all that was in here, I guess? That's weird. Weird that it didn't show on the map at all. Huh. Anyways, where are we headed to? Oh, I'm in the wrong direction right now. Is this place? We've been in here before, right? I think we're good on that note. Okay. Oh, I haven't found this before, I guess. Huh. I'm finding new things just randomly here. Stronghold of the Apostate Mages. Are you tired of letting the witless fools bind you with their fear? Come to the Witchwood. Follow the signs. We will be free to work our craft, free to become the new gods we have always known we truly are. Huh. Oh, that didn't work out. I flushed you guys out and got rid of you. No new gods today. time to finally see what's inside this place. I feel like it sounded pretty spooky.
This place makes my skin crawl.
Ooh. Oh, is it a... It's like a fade rift. Huh. So not actually a fade rift, technically? Just like a single portal for a demon or something? Huh. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good amulet. Dorian, do you want that for now? What are you wearing anyway? +2 magic? Yeah, I'll take that. That's just a definite upgrader there. Cool. So what else lies inside here? Oh, I guess was he just luring his brother here to do this? Shit, maybe. I don't know if he was just luring his brother here, or just maybe his brother never came. Yeah, because he died, and then in desperation he kind of became a demon. I guess, something like that. Doesn't really matter too much anymore, I suppose. Alright, to the Red Cliff. I guess just go forward. Make our way up there. Chest. I don't know if some of these chests respawn or I just missed them in the past. I'm not sure. Like, I could definitely believe I missed them because this map is so freaking huge. But I also feel like I definitely went through that area before, so I don't know. Yeah, we gotta go around a little bit to get on the path to Redcliffe. A little further this way. It's the Redcliffe Road. We'll follow the red brick road. Though it's not really a brick road, technically, but... Yeah. Follow the Redcliffe Road. Follow the Redcliffe Road. Follow the Redcliffe Road to where else but Redcliffe. And to see what they were hiding from me in those locked buildings. And then unlock some family bonding time. Yeah, the people here at least are doing better now that the Venatori are no longer in control and the mages have headed off to join the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor ended the war between the Mages and Templars. Do you think?
Are you mad? Why must you keep talking about it? The mages are all busy helping the Inquisition. Who would train you if you were a mage? Who would keep you safe?
The mages? You could come join the Inquisition. The mages could help you. But it will.
We should search the area.
Yep, we gotta get in here. mind me just breaking and entering casually. I'm the Inquisitor, bitch. I go where I please. Let's see. Ooh. Masterwork ornate Bianca grip. That's pretty nice. Barrack. And one of the stupid bottles. Grey whiskey / white wine / subscription ale. Bottle marked vintage. Warden Carver Hark. Toast them all. Aw. Looking for Carver. Cool.
Planning on settling that 50-crown debt anytime soon, Sparkler?
And if I don't? Do you have tiny enforcers come strip me of my holdings?
No, I don't know. I suppose I could always send a letter to your family.
The dwarf plays dirty. All right, you win. This time.
You gotta pay your debts, Dorian. You don't want to pay up, then don't play.
If I'm a mage, to learn how to defend myself against demons attacking me in my dreams.
Look around, you stupid boy. The demons are already attacking us out here.
Is that this is them, right? I think. Yeah.
Please, son, say nothing. Let the dreams just be dreams. I will love you no matter what, you know that. But it's not safe to be.
Yeah, it's a little bit safer now to be a mage.
I know, Mother.
Too bad we can't do anything, even though we overhear this stuff. Alright, one more locked door.
Good day.
Ooh, that's definitely worthwhile. Okay, Sigil of the Tusket. Plus 100% maximum health, minus 100% armor rating. Interesting. I don't know if this would really be useful for. So you get, like, no armor. I guess if there's anyone who has, like, abilities that thrive on health or something, like health thresholds, this could maybe be good. Which I think there are some that do. Possibly Iron Bowl might be one of those. I don't know. We'll have to see. Lyrium. Lyrium is the king of metals. Beneath our feet, it sings. When properly and refined, it is a smooth, slightly iridescent, silvery liquid. In the hands of the dwarven smith caste, it is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shaper, it becomes a repository for living memories. Some scholars maintain this as evidence that lyrium is, itself, alive. It finds its most lucrative its application in the hands of the Formari, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, viridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Although mages, of course, consume it in a diluted form to bolster their abilities, this is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can have disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It is not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. Interesting. Alright, that was it. Okay. Not too amazing, but not too terribly shabby either. Alright, you ready to face your past, Dorian? You are, because we are about to go jump into it.
Be with you.
Someone has a quest, apparently. Okay, that's unexpected. Hold on a second, Dorian. One-eyed Jimmy.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What do you mean by special?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
I'm pretty sure he's a demon-possessed ram, if I remember correctly, so yeah. What's the problem?
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Right. I'll probably get around to it at some point.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Yeah, I'll get into it. Okay. Right now, we have more pressing matters.
May it be with you.
Got to bring a family together. Tell them to fuck off, at least. More likely that, to be honest. Oh, I thought we'd be entering immediately into a cutscene. I guess not. Huh. Hello? Better not be no trap. Hello? Did something glitch? I feel like we were supposed to enter into a cutscene. Hello? I'm missing something? I feel like it just glitched or something. Dorian? Hello? That was weird. It was very strange. Hello? I just brought him to the Golden Lantern. Like, what? What in the world? Okay, I don't know what what in the world was up with that, but okay, looks like it's happening now. I guess we came too early. He wasn't here yet. We had to wait.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This
Oh,
doesn't bode
nope,
well.
still nobody here.
Dorian.
Oh, there we go.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I assume we already kind of knew that, considering we asked about him in Helix, so yeah. Why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
That's what this is about?
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, dude. I don't think there's a... That's not easy to forgive. To be fair, though, yeah, you didn't give him a chance to speak. Mintriel is very much open-minded and she believes in hearing people out. You didn't let him speak.
You got a lot off your chest. Can't you give him a chance to do the same?
I know you disapprove, but just, you know.
Tell me why you came. If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
It's your choice, forgive him or not. Just, you know. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll step out. And I feel like normally I'm just like, you know, let's just get out of here, but I feel like Mintriel's just like, you know, she's a little, you know, she just has that open mind. She just like, you know, let's hear him out, let's see, you know, and then you can make your decision. But don't, you know,
He says
let's hear
we're
the whole
alike.
story first.
Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
You don't have to. Sounds like a pretty unforgivable thing to have done, to be honest. You alright?
Are you alright?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
You're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Mintriel might.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Giselle, don't push him. He's been through enough. Don't keep pushing him. Oh man, it took us out of the Hinterlands automatically, though. I still had more shit to do there. Yeah. Alright, though, but yeah, I mean... I get that he did unforgivable shit, but, like, I think it was worth at least just hearing out what he had to say. You know, and then you can choose, you know? You still don't have to forgive him, but at least, you know what he came to say. You at least know that he feels it's right, and I feel like that is important. Honestly. But yeah, honestly, Mintriel kind of knows, I mean, in some ways what it's like to try to go against tradition and forge a new path. I mean, kind of. I mean, in her case, she was kind of going along with things, you know, but ultimately, I mean, and ultimately she would have done what she needed to. You know, it's interesting, actually, on that side of things, like, that Mintriel's all about, like, yeah, her kind of being on Dorian's side here is kind of interesting, because, for her, you know, it's all about kind of the greater good, you know, she was raised in the clan, you know, the clan comes first over, like, individual needs and wants. So in some ways, you know, she could kind of be on the side, maybe, of the family there, but not really, because the family is fucked up, right? Like, that's the thing, is, like, what the family wants and needs and stuff is kind of fucked up, you know? Like, all of Timindor is basically fucked up. So it's kind of different, whereas, like, her clan, you know, it's not so much fucked up in terms of what it wants and needs, and it's about, you know, preserving Dalish people and allowing them to live in their ways and stuff, and the good of their people. But yeah, I mean, ultimately her going out, though, and making that decision to volunteer to be the one to come out to the Conclave and all that's kind of led to, has kind of led her down a path that's different than what, you know, she's no longer just part of the clan, and kind of does have a different life now. But at the same time is still focusing on the greater good, but just in a, in even a larger way. Anyways, yeah, so, I'm actually going to leave it here, though, for now, I believe. because I'm pretty hungry and I want to eat something and yeah, just take a bit of a break, I think. But when I get back, we'll probably be heading back to the Hinterlands because I wanted to go fight that dragon. Yeah, and then I kind of also want to try maybe the Storm Coast dragon with the giant, maybe. We'll see how the Hinterlands dragon goes, I guess, but in any case, I need to go back to the Storm Coast for my stuff for the Tempest specialization, I believe, because I do want to get that rolling, progress that, so yeah. So yeah, that's probably what we'll be doing next time, so look forward to that, I guess. But anyways, for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.